What's good, fam? You are here for episode 2 of In the Lab. We have two players we're going to go over today. We have Trevor Condon right here. You see Trevor right there getting after it in one of my YouTube short videos. And then we have Greg Pace Jr. right here. Now, Greg Pace Jr. absolutely blazed the Super 60 Pro Showcase. He ran a 6.3. So what's going to happen is I'm going to discuss their mechanics, their speed mechanics. I want to talk about the things they did well and the things they can work on a little bit, in my humble opinion. All right, so let's get it. Now, hold up. Before we proceed, one thing. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. So I'm going to give you some key pointers that I want to help you and my man Trevor and my man Greg as well. All right, so we're going to talk about Trev right now. You can see him in the video. And we're talking about the things he does well. For me, I like his stride frequency. He spends time on the ground. He makes good contact to the ground. And look. I don't know what's up with his light, y'all. It went out twice, but anyway, he makes a good stride, stride frequency. Stride frequency is good. Got distracted with the light. The stride frequency is good, right? So he makes good contacts with the ground. He makes many contacts with the ground. And on the flip side of that, he doesn't spend a lot of time on the ground. So his ground contact time is minimal. So, and that's the equation, right? We want to have many ground contacts or we want to have an efficient stride frequency. And at the same time, we want to spend a lot of time on that ground, making that ground contact, all right? When you put those together, you're going to have a nice sprinter, right? A nice sprint time, or 60 time in this case. So, all right, so the thing my man Trevor can work on a little bit, we talked about this today actually, his arm action. You know, you can see it. He likes to get out here a little bit, right? You can see that for yourself. So that's the main thing we're gonna work on Trev, is that arm action, all right? So then we have Mr. Greg Pace Jr. Greg Pace Jr., right? So like I said, you guys might have seen him running the 60 on PBR or social media somewhere, right? So basically look at him right here, and what he does, the things he probably needs to work on, in my humble opinion, is the same thing as Trev, that arm action. You know, when I first watched this video, I was like everybody else. Oh, he's overstriding. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, and doing that. But I slowed it down. I'm gonna show you what I saw. I slowed it down here, and stopping at different points so you can see it as well. But we're gonna look at his arm action. You can see he might be a little high here. He definitely crosses the shoulders a little bit, but I can't say for sure that he's overstriding. Now, when you get a little high with your arm action, that can lead to overstriding right there. But like I said, his foot positioning doesn't really show me a lot of that, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what I see mainly is that arm action. You can see him going well across the chest at some time. So if I'm exaggerating that movement, I'm going like this when my goals are running straight ahead or in a linear fashion, right? So those are the things I see. What I like about Greg, his intent. Body-wise, he passes the eye test. I thought he was a college kid. He's a U of M, Michigan recruit, like I said in the beginning. So good body, passes the eye test, but his makeup, his intent when he's running that 60, my man is confident. You can't tell him nothing right now. Look at his face. Look the way he comes up with confidence. That's confidence. That's what I love about him. I love that makeup, and I love the fact that he easily passes the eye test with his frame, right? So that's what I have for these two athletes. It boils down to arm action. So earlier, I promised you a couple of points we're gonna discuss. But before I go into those points, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so you know when the new videos are coming out. I'm actually gonna slow down give you a quick second to do that. Okay, boom, right now you're subscribed. You know the new videos are coming out. We're all on the same page, right? So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna give you a couple pointers on how to deal with the arm action issues that we saw, right? We saw those arm action issues. I owe you some pointers. So in this next video, I'm gonna go over the pointers. I'm gonna narrate them, and then we're gonna come back. I'll see y'all in a sec. All right, folks, let's talk about it. So first we're gonna do, the thing you need to be aware of, you need to go cheek to cheek, or cheek to back pocket. That's what I'm working right now. Going cheek to cheek, check it out from the side, cheek, back pocket, or cheek to cheek. All right, so pay attention Be aware of that. Now you're standing in an imaginary doorway. Your arm action. You need to stay within that imaginary doorway. That's what I'm doing right now. And there's a line that runs down the middle of your body. Don't let your forearms cross that line, or you're banging your forearms right there. Do not let your forearms cross the line. As we go cheek to cheek, we need to drive our elbow back beyond the midline of our body. Drive that elbow back, that midline right there, drive our arm beyond that midline, all right? So your fingertips should be below your line of vision. As I wiggle my fingers right there, they're right below my line of vision. So that's what you need to be aware, and keep your arm at a 90-degree angle the best you can. All right, folks, we're back, and there you have it. So there's one more thing I want to discuss. Now, for you guys that want to really dive into the arm action thing, there's a study right here. You can go to this study and learn exactly how beneficial how important arm action is as we sprint. And we'll put the link to the study down there below as well. All right, folks, there you have it. Episode 2 of In the Lab is in the books. It's a wrap. But now we worked with Trevor, right? We discussed Trevor, we discussed Greg. It's time to discuss you guys now. Send me your videos. I want to do what I can to help you guys get better in your 60, your 40, your 30, whatever the sport is, we get faster here. So this is Coach Ronnie checking out In the Lab. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, and again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace.